Hi loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider hitting on that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate you guys, right? So guys, we're heading straight to Poland today. But first of all, I have a playlist dedicated to Poland on my channel. You can do so well to check that out. And trust me, you're definitely going to love every bit of it, right? So we're going to be reacting on what you should not do in Poland today. I have something related to that on my channel as well. That's why I said you can go through Poland playlist on my channel to know much about it, right? So without any further ado, let's check this out.
When you say you're gonna do something, do it. Boom! Cześć ludzie! What's up people? Hola Vigos Dad here. Welcome to another episode. I see all these YouTubers making videos about what not to do in Poland. Don't make these mistakes in Poland. I'm actually happy that they're making those videos because at the end of the day, what we want is to showcase Poland and to make sure that more people out there can see the beautiful country that Poland is and the great people the Polish people are. But when I think about the things that you should not do in Poland, I think we need to go deeper. So come with me and let's see what are the real things that you should not do in Poland.
Okay.
If there's one thing that you're going to avoid doing on this list, this is the one. Don't refuse a babcia's offering. Polish people are very well known for their hospitality. They are incredible hosts. They're welcoming and they love to share their things with people, especially things that have been crafted and a lot of time has been put into it.
Wow.
Food is a very big one, and this traces back to the times of war. Of course, all this has been extremely well documented, but if you didn't know, back during war times, it would be weeks before people would have any option whatsoever at the grocery store.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Chleb poproszę.
Proszę.
Dziękuję.
Unlike today, you were not choosing between a bread with 7 seeds baked in a Mediterranean stone oven or the gluten-free loaf designed in America but assembled in Vietnam, only sold in Marks and Spencer's to the first 100 people. And even with this scarcity, Polish people were splitting in half whatever little they had to share with whoever might need it. A great example of this is during Polish Vigilia, there's always an extra space at the table for an unexpected visitor that might need some shelter. It is a generation thing.
Beautiful.
Polish grandmas, although a little old and maybe a little tired, will always find strength and time to show love. And usually they do that by giving you things, especially food. You don't eat fish? Nieważne. Oh, you're on a diet? Nieważne. You're vegan? You're vegan? Shit, that's a lot of butter. Nieważne.
Yeah, it's true though. It's really not good to reject things from old people.
Don't worry about being nice. Be consistent, be reliable. Depending where you're traveling to and where you're from, this may vary, but it's quite a general rule that whenever you go to a place, it pays off to be polite, to be cheerful, to be nice. It's not that Polish people don't like it when you're nice, but that concept is a little bit different when you're in Poland. I myself, I'm very guilty of that. I can smile all day long and I can compliment people left and right, but I'm still gonna get long faces and awkward stares if I don't comply with the single most important rule in a relationship with a Polish person. And that is to be consistent and to be reliable. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. If you said you're gonna be there at 3, don't show up at 4. And if you committed to helping a friend, but you were just trying to be nice, don't do it.
Stick to time, stick to something.
Honestly speaking, some of the things they say to you can come off as pretty damn rude. And if you don't know the reason why they do it, then you might feel a little bit like, hey Kuba, can you help me put together furniture this weekend? Nope, I don't have time. Cold. But you see, it's not that they're really rude. It's that they don't want to commit to something that they might not keep their word on. They really don't want to come off as unreliable. Same thing goes with consistency. If you say you don't like something, don't be changing your mind because people will take your word for it.
Yeah, exactly. He's right though.
Stop all that fairy tale bullshit and let's complain together. If there's one thing the Polish people love more than vodka and pierogi babci, is to complain. But here's the thing,
Are you
there's
serious?
a platform to complaining in Poland. There are certain rules that you have to adhere to. There's nothing more irritating to a Pole than someone that comes off as overtly happy and just overall fake. Your friend had a terrible day at job, we're in the middle of the pandemic, their son is sick. The last thing you should say to them is, będzie dobrze, jutro jest nowy dzień. Oh, don't even try. Instead, share how you also had a shit day, and he will feel understood. Polish people value community. So they rejoice on the feeling that they belong to a bigger picture. So the infamous Polish complaining, it's nothing more than them looking for a connection with others. So next time you hear someone grumble, show some camaraderie and let them know how you're also going through something similar. As counterproductive as this might sound,
but that's
I promise
right,
you,
though.
in the end, they will give you a big smile. If you want to go to the next level with Polish people, don't just go for the words, go for the body language. It is true that Polish language is one of the hardest languages to learn. So when a foreigner learns a couple of words, you'll get a few surprised faces and even a couple pattings in the back. Although, let's face it, Polish people don't touch so much. And having said that, we're in the year 2020. We are in the times of millennials, of Gen Z, and you get more and more YouTube videos showcasing Poland, the wonders that you can find in this
Exactly.
beautiful
He's
country.
right.
Which means it's not uncommon to find some foreigner learning to say do widzenia or dziękuję. But for the life of me, learn that it's not pierogis, it's pierogi. It's already in plural form. There are some serious, unique body language cues that if you master them, Polish people will hand you the keys to the city. Number 1, the Polish shoulder shrug. Nie wiem. Tak, tak, tak. Number 2, the circle of trust. Polish people have what I called a circle of trust. It's an imaginary ring that goes all the way around them where they feel uncomfortable whatever is close to this imaginary ring. Let's say this is a person. If that person comes inside my ring, that is a no-no. And number 3, voice volume and polite interruption.
I love
For me
that
to explain
too.
voice volume and polite interruption, I'm gonna need Carolina's help. Okay guys, so like I said, I need her help to clarify this particular Polish body language trait. We're talking about volume of voice and what I call polite interruption, okay? So for example, Polish people speak loud. Not as Dominican, we yell, but you guys are, for example, in a public transportation,
Oh, yes.
and you're there on the phone.
Hello, mama, słyszysz mnie?
Ooh.
Exactly. Why does that happen?
Why does it happen that
Yeah.
we're loud? I don't think anyone has the answer to this question.
Okay, so for example,
But
if
we don't like
foreigner
people who are loud
is going
too.
to start incorporating some of that Polishness, what should I do? Like, for example, to me, it's very hard to speak when people are listening to me, so I'm like, I'll call you later.
I think it's more important that in a group that you learn to deal with the interruption.
That takes us to the second part, which is polite interruption. Polish people interrupt
I love how you called it polite.
each other. I call it polite because they don't mean, you guys don't mean to interrupt people, as in like rude, like shut up. It's
Yeah.
more like we are speaking in a group of people here, and all of a sudden,
It's
someone just
interjections, right?
interjection. So
Like what I'm doing now to you.
there you go. So learn that one.
Oh my god. So I'm talking, you're interrupting me. They love it.
The final thing
Okay.
is, think like a Pole, not like a tourist. It's so common
Wow.
to hear tourists say, Poland is so cheap, everything is so affordable, the food is delicious. What an amazing nature. And all of that is true. But Polish people know this, and this is my particular opinion. And they're not gonna say anything because they are very humble people, but there's a lot more to being Polish. There's a lot more to Poland. And frankly, there's a lot more things that probably you should not do in Poland than what I can cover in one video. But if you wanna get closer to the beautiful group of human beings that Polish people are, I think it's important that you start thinking like a Pole. When you go over to visit, get off the beaten path, explore the villages, talk to the local people. They love meeting foreigners. Because at the end of the day, long gone are the days where societies remain closed. Polish people want to explore the world.
Yeah.
Polish people want the world to explore them. So come on over and enjoy the pleasures of Poland.
That's good.
Boom! That's all, guys. That's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna ask you to share this with a friend. Doesn't matter if it's Polish, doesn't matter where they're from. And to be honest with you, if you're a Pole, cut me a break, man. I'm one of you.
I love this guy. I've reacted to, I think, 2 of his videos. Anyways, the official link of this video will be on my description box. In case you want to watch an uninterrupted video, please feel free to click on the link, right? So I really love this particular video he shared with us. The first one, he made mention of not rejecting things from elderly people is something I really love. I don't think it's fair to reject things from old people, like more like advanced people, because that's a form of respect and you just make them feel loved, you know. So even if you're not really interested in the food, in the snacks or something whatsoever they are offering you, I feel like it's best to just take it from them and then say thank you. I feel like their hearts will be at peace and they will be happy. So it's actually very, very good. So for the fact that the Poles do that, I love that too. I don't think it's good to reject things from people as long as they're giving it from their hearts. Nah. Then he made mention of reliable and consistency. I love that too. So knowing fully well that the Poles love that equally. Anyways, I told you guys I have high regards for Poland. I don't know, maybe because I've reacted to a couple of their videos and I find it so interesting, and a lot has happened in that country and they are still strong. So I feel like that is the main reason why I admire anything that has to do with Poland lately. So he made mention of a lot here and I picked a lot. And there's one particular thing I know. If you are in Rome, you act like Rome. So if you are in Poland, act like Poland. Don't act like a tourist. I feel like with them, you get to connect with them much more better, right? Anyways, this was a beautiful watch for me. Let me know your thoughts, guys, on the comment section, right? I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share